You guys are going to almost like make new soul contracts. That's actually what it is. Thank you. Something around this time of May is going to be playing itself out and have a huge impact. The last little bit of that I was channeling with the Akashic Records Keepers, they mentioned something about, so you will probably see some physical changes in your body. That whatever is going on around that time frame, it's going to allow us to quantum jump to a higher timeline. This last half of the month will allow us to do that. Okay, that is what the date is. When I say timelines, there are some of you still out there that see the splits, that you're seeing all these different things, and you're actually starting to be able to Hey guys, what is up? Welcome back to my channel. Hello, if you are new. My name is Andrea Johnson. I'm a Reiki master, energy work practitioner, psychic development teacher, and manifestation coach. Welcome to the Good Vibe Tribe. Welcome to Conscious Coffee Talks, where we discuss a topic to expand our consciousness and improve our lives. I have a matcha with me today because we're trying to lay off the coffee, as Spirit has been telling me it is time. Anyway, let's dive in to the energies of May, guys, because there is a lot of messages coming through. If you have not yet already checked out my Akashic Records channeling for the energy update of the month of May, please go watch this, because this is going to be almost like a spin-off of that video, just adding to it, because there is much more at play that is unfolding as we go about the month. If you check out my other video, you will see through that channeling that I did, the Akashic Records Keepers told us that we were coming into a bunch of blessings, and that May was a very heart activated and opening month. And we have seen with the solar storms that that energy is meant exactly for that, to power our manifestations, to open our hearts and express our soul's desires, to actually take action, to power us forward in our manifestations, bringing in all the abundance vibes. How cool is it, guys? So I'm going to be actually doing a higher self channeling. So I've already kind of touched base with my Akashic Records Keepers. I wanted to get more clarity, letting my higher self channel through the highest timeline that is available for you beautiful souls. So as always, guys, take what resonates with these channelings, which all channelings that you tap into, because it's helping you create timelines for your soul's evolution to jump on. And that is the highest timeline we are creating in this video. The messages that I'm really getting around the month of May, guys, it's going to be all about manifesting your soul's desire, stepping into that soul purpose. And there's going to be a lot of focus on the mind and getting clear on what it is that is our soul's purpose. There's also going to be some physical upgrades and energetic upgrades from the solar storms that we need to be preparing ourselves for. And there's going to be a lot of diving deep into some inner work because of the solar storms, guys, and it being a heart activated month, all of the abundance coming in. It's going to force us to really look at those shadow aspects of ourselves. Some of you beautiful souls may be getting the message to dive into some shadow work this month as well too. Let's really dive into some of these topics to get more information on what is to come. So as my Akashic Records Keepers said, that we were creating timelines. Most of you beautiful souls out there are seeing multiple different timelines play out. The mind is creating all of these different timelines dependent upon the energy that you're in. So a lot of you are understanding now the power that your mind holds in the creation of your own reality. So when you take control of your mind, you inevitably take control of your energy and therefore create your reality the way that you would like. You understand that the thoughts that you are thinking are playing out. So when you're seeing the thoughts for what they are, as they are just energy, correct? You are the observer. You are not your thoughts. So when you can separate yourself from your thoughts, which a lot of you are realizing this power that you hold, you then can choose higher thoughts, because our thoughts and our emotions, which is energy and motion, create our external world. they create our being, right? So what we are realizing now, guys, is that the higher thoughts that we can choose, the higher emotions that we feel, that is the timelines that we want to create and take action from. So when you take action out of an energy that you are in, that is the reality that you are creating. That is the timeline that you are tapping into, so shall we say. And therefore that will be the breadcrumbs of the universe that you start to see pop through the realms of the spiritual to the physical, right? So a lot of you beautiful souls are understanding the power that you hold, and you are becoming consciously aware and choosing higher timelines. Now, when I say timelines, there are some of you still out there that see the splits, that you're seeing all these different things, and you're actually starting to be able to merge them, right? And they were talking about how you feel like you have to choose a this or that type of timeline, when in reality, there is no choosing this or that. There is always one path that you are on, and it is always your highest road. It's just, what does that look like dependent upon the thoughts, right? So we want to always think higher thoughts. So the highest thoughts that we think would basically be creating a reality in which we can have both, right? We can have our cake and eat it too, because that is the reality that I'm going to be part of. I don't want a this or that. I want to merge my paths of success, right? My highest timeline is getting everything that I desire, right? Or so shall we say that I think I desire in the moment until something better comes along the way. So, but we didn't know that until we actually took action on our current thoughts, right? So what I like to call this energy that really is coming through is Christ consciousness energy. You're actually stepping into your Christed individual power, right? Your consciousness, Christ consciousness, is this higher level of thinking. So the higher wisdom and thoughts and emotions that we hold, those timelines are what is going to be playing out for us. How beautiful is that? This is how it is such a heart activating month, and the energy is stepping in to help assist us in ascending to our highest timelines, or the highest thoughts that we are thinking about ourselves. And this Christ level consciousness is hitting each and every individual soul or person, we'll call it that, on their unique journey dependent upon the energy of where they're at. So if some souls don't know what their soul purpose is and they're trying to figure it out, this energy is going to help them do that, right? It's going to help them take those next steps and push past fear and their comfort zones to actually take action and trying new things to see if it's something that is in alignment with their soul, meaning love or passion, to put them in that flow state. Yes. So a lot of you will be discovering your soul's purpose during this time. A lot of you will see opportunities to advance yourselves forward, and you will feel just in the flow, like things are just happening so quick, right? And others of you are going to get clear on the timeline of how you can create the story to merge the this or that and then make it the and. If some of you are feeling stuck still and you're watching this video, you're like, well, I'm still stuck. I haven't figured it out yet. One thing that has really helped me, if I'm seeing all these different timelines, is asking my higher self or my spirit team, whatever it is that you seek guidance from, how can the storyline change that I can have both? What new storyline exists that I can have my soul's desires? I want this, or I desire this and this, not this or that. See how it can both play out in your reality, and then see what messages come through, see what visualizations come through, new ideas, because there's always ways in which we can work a this or a that in our current reality. Whatever messages come through during this time, write it down on paper, speak it out loud, and claim it into existence like it already has happened, like it already is playing out, scripted, right? It says it even in the Bible, guys. Habakkuk 2:2, make the vision plain and write it on paper, okay? It has to be brought into another level of existence and reality. So it helps you visualize it better. It helps you to actually manifest it quicker. You should definitely check out my manifestation hacks, guys. It's another video I just made. I'll leave it in the link below. After you write it down, claim it. And then at the end of claiming it, say it's either this or something better, because this will also leave you open to the endless possibilities, the creative endless possibilities of the universe to actually make your manifestations better. Because guys, we know we live in a universe full of abundance, and it is a divinely intelligent, abundant universe that always likes to one-up us. So it likes to think our little human minds know the best timeline until it presents us with something even better. Every time, guys, every time. It's so clever. This will also help you guys to release any kind of attachment to expectations to further speed up your manifestation. With this heart activation and this new energetic upgrade, everyone is going to be seeing a lot of physical manifestations of their soul's desire popping through. So that means opportunities, new people coming in, breadcrumbs of the universe are going to be starting to show themselves. This is going to be a very doing month, meaning taking action. So you actually are going to have to be embodying the energy that we have received from the solar upgrade or the solar storms. So it is going to be very, very important to, one, get clear on your manifestations, which we've already talked about, but also to be present in the moment during this time. So grounding. So we are going to be wanting to ground that energy, those energy upgrades that we got, because essentially, guys, like, there's going to be a lot of energy going on in this body right now. And if we don't properly ground it and connect it down, complete the conduit between the heavens, between the energetic realms, spiritual realms, and earth, it's going to be very difficult for a lot of souls to take action, because you're just going to be up in your mind, and it's going to feel like there's going to be so much going on up here, a lot of ideas, a lot of creative inspirations, but you have to ground that energy down to actually manifest physically. There's only so much that the universe is going to present itself to you in the moment, right? You can see the breadcrumbs and things like that, but if you're not grounded down and creating with that energy and taking action with it, you will feel overwhelmed. You will feel stuck. So it's going to be very important during this time to practice grounding activities. So with the importance of grounding and also becoming clear in your manifestation, it's a good time to carve out for meditation, to slow down a little bit during your day. Even if it's just for 10 or 15 minutes, guys, slow down and then really tap into what messages are coming forth for you, what creative ideas and inspirations are coming through for you, right? Or maybe you just need to calm the energy in your mind, right? And get back in touch with the present moment. One date in particular in the month of May, guys, that I'm feeling a lot of activity around is May 18th. And I'll be honest, I don't really know astrologically what's going on that date, but it really feels like that day or around that day, there's going to be an energy of great transformation. Something around this time of May is going to be playing itself out and have a huge impact on your reality and your soul's purpose. So whatever is going on this day, maybe, or just around this time frame, towards the end of May or the later half of May, really take note on either opportunities or new people coming in or connections that you're making or thoughts or ideas, because this is a huge sign that something is working itself out for you that is part of your soul's purpose. So take new opportunities, connect with new souls, embark on, maybe new creative ideas, because it's very significant to your purpose here. So another message that was coming through was protection. There's going to be a lot of spiritual guidance coming through during this time, a lot of protection in the spiritual realms for you beautiful souls embarking on your mission. But it's also going to come through in the physical 3D reality of protection, of helping you guys build a foundation to feel safe to start taking action. So a lot of this could look like new people and relationships that you're establishing connections to that help you. Could look like joining new communities that are more in alignment with your soul's purpose. So like-minded people, you're going to start connecting with people more in alignment to your energy and likes, and be able to add value to you as a soul and your evolution. You guys are going to almost like make new soul contracts. That's actually what it is. Thank you. Soul contracts coming in to help assist you in your soul's purpose. Okay. So pay attention to who you're connecting to. And if you see opportunities coming up to be part of communities that help build you as a soul, this is going to help actually you become that vibration of what you desire to fully be, to embody here in your purpose, right? That love, that passion. You're going to be surrounding yourself with like-minded people. This is so important because the people who you surround yourself with, you become like frequencies. So you want people to actually add value to you. And I know for myself, guys, when I actually started working at the Spiritual Wellness Center for the past, 3+ years, the people that I work with, the energy workers there and the channelers, the magical, mystical souls there, I actually started picking up and absorbing their vibration, and it just gifted me with more spiritual gifts, but it like upgraded my energy and my body and my spiritual gifts just by being in their presence. Like, there was a tarot reader, I remember just being in her presence, my third eye would not stop vibrating because I was picking up her frequency and my body was acclimating to it, because this is what we call the power of resonance. And I learned this in, Reiki, my Reiki trainings. So I was actually she was pulling me up in vibration to match hers, which was a very third eye activated soul, pretty much. And so it was affecting my energy, and I was actually tapping in to more third eye experiences because of this. So this is how your community and people can be tools to help you advance as a being. I don't think a lot of people really understand how important it is, because you literally become who you surround yourself with. Along with this protection, guys, 2 big things that I'm getting messages on is, 1, we are going to be upgrading our physical bodies because of the energy coming through. And 2, a lot of us are going to be pushed forward to be doing shadow work because of the solar storms. It's going to be shining a light on some of the things that we need to let go of to further raise our vibration, right? And this is a good thing, guys. So a lot of us are going to be naturally drawn to things to help us shed those old energies. So a lot of you may be pushed to be doing some journaling. A lot of you may feel the inspiration to do actual like energy work and body work, which both go hand in hand, guys. Please do yourself some energy work to help move the energies in the body, to help move those lower level frequencies. So pairing, Reiki with some journaling or like a burn and release ceremony, it's very powerful during this time with these energies and the activations, and then getting clear on your manifestations. Guys, it's gonna like freaking shoot you, slingshot, that's the word. Thank you. I keep getting the vision of a slingshot. It's gonna slingshot you forward. Like, that's what it was. Okay, quantum leaping, that's the word too. This is a great opportunity for a lot of us to quantum leap timelines. So this last half of the month will allow us to do that. Okay, that is what the date is for the May the 18th. That whatever is going on around that time frame, it's going to allow us to quantum jump to a higher timeline. Okay, so that makes a little bit more sense. Along with the shadow work and the physical upgrades, guys, this just happens very naturally. And with the solar energy coming through right now, your physical body is a manifestation of the energy that is you. So when we raise our vibration, which essentially the month of May is naturally just doing that for us, right? It's just meeting us each wherever we are at individually on our soul's journey. Our individual soul's journey, we'll call it that, the character Andrea here. So it's meeting me wherever I am at and up leveling my energy. And my reality is going to be designed around that. So whatever needs to be let go of is going to be let go of in shadow work, or just naturally through the energy work, or forced with the solar storms. But because of this too, guys, when we raise in vibration, our physical bodies have to become acclimated to that vibration and holding it. So you will probably see some physical changes in your body, and this could look like health changes. It could actually look like healing physically. Sometimes during this time too, guys, and they call this ascension symptoms, sometimes we might feel drained or tired, or we might actually get physical body symptoms, and that is just because energy is coming to surface, and it's almost like detox symptoms. So there could be, you know, maybe you have a skin flare up or something of that nature, but it's just energy being released, and then the body's able to actually bring in more healing energy around that. So a lot of us will start to see physical changes. Some of us actually might start to see a glow up, literally a glow up, guys. You might hear people actually talking to you and saying, oh my gosh, like something is just different about you. Like you look like you're glowing, and literally your energy body will be glowing, and they are just sensing that in you, right? Just from your presence alone. And also, guys, with the work that we're doing and up-leveling our vibration and the shadow work and all that, people actually change physically. When you get rid of those lower level frequencies, you're releasing stress in the body. You release trauma, you release stress. A lot of people actually find that their facial features change. Some people's like jaw lines might actually start changing because they clench, like their jaws shut from stress. People's facial features and where they hold stress in their face. So a lot of things might be changing. You might be releasing energy that was holding weight, holding you down, right? Because a lot of us really don't understand that the physical weight that we have is directly correlated to the energy that we are in, right? So things like holding us back, holding us down, like depression, when we release the root causes, you naturally just glow up. The body is a direct physical representation of the energy that you spend in it, and it all has to do with your thoughts and your emotions, right? So now that we are embracing our Christ consciousness and getting these upgrades, guys, there's going to be so much blessings coming through with it. The last little bit of that I was channeling with the Akashic Records keepers, they mentioned something about a soulmate, which I found it kind of a little like, okay, like, you know, I know for myself, like I'm already married. I know for a lot of you beautiful souls, like you're like, well, I'm already in a relationship. Like, what about attracting a soulmate? So a lot of you who are single might come into contact with your soulmate during this time. But those of you who are in relationships, you're going to start to see if the relationship is for you or not for you. So a soulmate type energy is an energy that makes you feel relaxed, like you can just be yourself around them. It actually calms your energy, complements you. So this person will feel safe. They feel like, you know, they complement your energy. Your values are in sync with one another. So those of you who are in relationships might actually start to evolve the relationship forward. So you guys might be growing together in that type of a soulmate type energy. If you're already with your soulmate, or if you're not with your soulmate, you might come to the realization of, this is not my soulmate. This energy is not complementing who I am and what I'm becoming. And then you decide what to do from there. There's going to be a lot of information gained around the relationships that you are in, and specifically the soulmate. Some of you might be getting clear on what your soulmate actually looks like, not just physically, guys, but the energy that you desire out of a soulmate, or that you feel accompanies a soulmate, which is going to match basically or complement your energy. It's more in alignment with you and complements you, more in alignment with who you are as a soul and your desires, and basically working together in this existence. The other message I'm getting around relationships is there's going to be some divine relationships formed during this time. So new people coming in, and I kind of talked about this earlier with like feeling safe and secure and developing communities or being part of communities. There's going to be divine relationships established during this time. New characters are going to be coming into your reality. So really pay attention to what these characters are there for you. Because remember, guys, our relationships are our spiritual assignments. So there's going to be people entering into your movie of life per se, and you just have to see what role they're playing to assist you. Okay, so that is my channeled message, guys, from my higher self, and you know, kind of touching more with the Akashic Records channeling that I did. Like I said, guys, if you have not watched that video already, I will link it down below because it piggybacks off of it, and it just kind of goes to show you the timeline that we are jumping in on. So it will be very interesting to see how the rest of this month plays out and what energies are coming up in June. So anyways, I'm sending you guys all of my light and all of my love. We'll see ya.